Okay, so I am back with part two. It is finished. I don't know how the hell I did all of this in one day, but I did it. Well, I kind of started over the last couple of days just moving little things around like trinkets and that. But here we are. So I didn't do anything with my Oracle deck shelf really. It still needs some organizing, but you can only organize so much. But that is my oracles. And then I moved this over here, this stand, and put a ton more tarot decks on it. There's Bastet, more candles going. My great big cauldron. I just got this the other day at Hobby Lobby, and I figured it'd be good to put all my rings in. I love rings. Down here is some storage, some more boxes and storage. Over there are my vinegars and witch hazel, rubbing alcohols. If you know, you know. Some more tarot decks. Up here, I dedicated this little plank here to witchcraft, witchery. I figured you know, just a little space to honor witches. So I love her. I've had her for so long and I just love her. So that's where she will be, and I like that. I like that idea. I do see that I'm burning the thing up there. I'll have to use the smaller candles, but not a big deal. Over here is all tarot. Oh, that's on the top. So here's most of my tarot. I did go through, and I do have one whole bin full of decks that I know I'll just never use, and not a lot of them were tarot. Most were oracle. So I don't have every single deck I own out. These are my tarot tiles, oops, by Jamie Sawyer, and I keep them in this bag. Hold on a minute. Okay, so tarot tiles. Very precious item. And then more tarot decks. Down here, I have some oracles in there. Little bowl of crystals. I got overwhelmed with crystals, so most of them are somewhere or in my back room in a big huge bowl. Here's just some odds and end decks, a bunch of oracle decks. Down here I used for more storage, so I still actually have some more space down here to add more tarot decks. Down there is some candle storage. Over here is my seasonal altar, or Wheel of the Year. I've still got stuff to do here. It's Mabon right now, so I don't have it decorated like I normally would. I stopped doing it a couple years ago, but I really felt called to get this tree in here. And what I do is every season I will decorate it, you know, to the season. I haven't decorated it for Mabon yet. And when I do a season, it'll stay, my area will stay that season until, like for, say for instance, for Samhain, the whole month of October will be, this will be decorated for Samhain. So there is that. Up here, I didn't do much. I just added a couple things up here to this. So these are all extra jars of herbs. They're like my refills. Some more candles, and this is like my charm tree. I hung all kinds of little charms off it. A lot of them have fallen off back there. There's a great big river rock there. But yeah, nails, iron nails, and some 2 dragons that my sister gave me. So then we come over to the tarot space. Well, first, this is my crash cart. I couldn't get rid of it. So I just, instead of having to put it all on the table, It's my medicines, my scissors for opening packages, my mirror for some self-love in the morning, my pill stuff are in there, my rings when I do lives, my little gratitude candles, and I just shove shit on there. So here is my desk, and this is always changing. So my singing bowl, little gizmos and gadgets, my charms, because I read the charms too. My little Jamie Sawyer magnifying glass. I don't know why it's in there, but there are my beautiful charms, and I miss reading them. Got to start getting back into it again. I'm actually gonna keep that in there for now. So over here are some of the decks that some oracle decks that I reach for the most. So I just keep them out of their boxes, and I put them up there. So more crystals. I just got these, a little witch hat, my card of the day, more crystals, and these brooches. I absolutely love. I collect them. Like, you'll see them everywhere. I get them from Hobby Lobby or wherever. I love them. So all the way over here. And when I do a reading, I just take this off and my mouse, and I set them down here on the crash cart, and then I have this big space. So, oh, and there's my channel. So up here, I put my most favorite decks. Not all necessarily my most favorite. Like this one, getting ready to do a deck study on. There's my rods. But these are all decks that I really, really love. Archangel Michael. And then down here, a little bowl of crystals, my microphones, and some of my favorite oracles. And of course, my tea leaf cards. Over here, some of my most favorite books that I reached for a lot. Not these two, but these ones I really do. But Earth Magic, I just got the Earth Magic Tarot. These are all my pocket size, and I love them. I absolutely love them. Down in this little dungeon down here is all of my Intuit Oracle collection. This little guy here holds my pendulum. This is so beautiful. I got this off, I purchased it from Tamed Wild off their website. There's my candle that I usually will use in when I'm filming a video or whatever. A couple skulls, my crystal ball, purple candle for psychic intuition and all that good stuff. Here are my favorite tarot decks. So I have the Golden Art Nouveau, the I want to say the Centennial. Here's the Bone Stone, Sawyer Redux, and now the Earth Magic. So that is where I read tarot. That's where also where I sit and watch videos. I love this space. I just love, love, love it. Then over here is my working altar, and I'm so happy I got it done. So and I did eliminate a lot of things. I couldn't throw things away, but I did. I've only got on here what I'll actually use. So obviously I have my moon decks, my moonology decks when I do my full moon and new moon readings, my 3 favorite oils. This I'll be lighting probably tomorrow to cleanse the space since I reset everything. Over here, my working candle, sage, Palo Santo, salt, my beautiful wand from the Witch's Moon, bell, my dragon's blood incense cones, and my favorite guy to burn my dragon's blood incense. Over here I've got a couple herbs that I stashed in there, and then all of my like little burners and stuff. Then my candle wax burners. The fake candles, I keep them lit so that It kind of keeps the altar alive. In these little drawers and stuff, there are things, but they're personal. Let's show the top half. Here's my besom. Here's my feather wand. I love this cabinet. Do I wish it was a huge one? Yes. So again, I have made it so only things I use. These are just some little things. I found this bumblebee one day and he was dead. And I was like, oh my goodness, I can't just leave you there to get stepped on. I found this feather, kept it. And these are thorns from roses. I had more, but I lost them. This is vinegar. If you know, you know. All my tea lights, they are for like my basket candle holder or whatnot. These are floating candles, but I carve on them and then I put them in something and I'll burn them. These are my carving tools to carve in my candles. Spoons, pens to write and burn, and there's the papers. Here's a pile of papers. Then of course I have so many of these stored away too, but because like I said before, candle magic is my go-to. There is the beautiful Hecate, some incense, of course bay leaves. I burn one a day. My 4 cornerstones, some more oh my gosh, chimes. All the artwork is from the Witch's Moon. Up here we got another, I don't know, river rock, I keep calling it, or something. Here, I have a bunch of these little guys made. I don't have any in action right now. But behind him are pins and needles, and sometimes I put clear quartz in my spell jars and spell bags. And then behind there I have all my crystal chips. Moon dust, moon wish. On the full moon I go out and I'll blow that up and wish. I've got all my sprays there, which I do love. I love my sprays. Then I have all my herbs that I will use, that I do use. So I eliminated the ones that I don't. And then up here, more Witch's Moon artwork. And then I have this cool little box with a bunch of the spell jars. This is from Witch Casket. Got matches, a little burning thing from Witch Casket. Here I love this thing. I have some herb bags that I make up myself. Like this one is all the good things, candle blessings, all the good things blend. So it's kind of like a universal herb dressing, however you want to call it. Nothing in here. Some Witch's Moon and stuff, or no, Witch Casket little cards that have the, oh goodness, the little cards that they give with their items. Florida water, I just put a brand new bottle up. I realized I didn't even have a fresh one open. This is holy water, and man, that shit smells good. Black salt, pine cones. Up here, I've got my coffin nails. This beautiful little guy here holds my protective necklace that I wear when I go out in public, so that anything coming at me bounces right back. In here there are, oops, sorry, in here I love boxes. Love boxes, jewelry boxes, but I have twine. Sorry guys, the camera's like everywhere. Twine, and oh, that's where all those crystals went. Cool. I'm gonna leave that out because I was looking for this guy here because I knew I had more of them. I love how light. What else do we got in here? Okay, yeah. I was looking for this, or some of these. Now I know where they are. Hagstone. Definitely don't want that buried away. All right, let's put that back. But yes, I love, and this is actually a music box, but I can't get it to work. It's been broken. It was broken when I got it. And then I just have some little things down here. And then we come down here. I think I showed you guys all this. Yes, yes, yes. Over here, just my Gaia altar. She's huge. I love her. And these are my spider plants. So I started out with this one, and it was half dead. It was my sister who passed away, and I was determined to keep this plant alive. This plant has died. It has came back. My cat used to eat it all the time. And then it finally started to flourish, and it had babies, and that's one of her babies. That's one of her babies. This one is not, and this one isn't doing so great, but hopefully it will start to thrive. I really love spider plants. This is just some Happy Home spray. I love it. Happy Home House Blessing. This is my little tray where I'll usually put some nature stuff, leaves or whatever, which I'm going to probably go foraging very soon. It's been a while since I've done much besides tarot for a little bit, but I got to get it back. So down here is more storage. Back there are all my big candles like this one here, but the God, the Pentacle, Clover, Raven, and then I've got all my little candles there. Down here, my 7-day candles, and then behind there, all kinds of chime candles, and then down below that is the tea light candles. Here are a bunch of little doodads and the spell bags from Witch Casket. The wicker basket is full of little witchy supplies like witch balls and stuff for making, for crafting. Those are a couple candles I haven't used. Up here is just my TV, and I will sit in here and watch TV and cozy up. Little fireplace gives off heat. Little end stand. I got to do something about that. I did have this all closed off at one point. I had a nice long thing over that dressing, so you didn't see the doors. These are my Witch Casket enamel pins that they send, and I put them on a like crochet or cross stitch or whatever you call it thing, because I didn't know what the hell else to do with them, so I thought that was pretty cool. This corner, I did eliminate the big, huge mirror. My son took that up. I got Kitty's little tower there, my big owl, and whoop, there I am, looking a mess. I've been at this all day, but I've added that little mirror. Over here, these were my sisters, so I needed to hang them. This room, the walls aren't perfect because it's the only room in the house that we never remodeled whenever we remodeled, because it was always so full of all of my stuff in here. So I was always just like, no, never touch that. Even the house cleaner doesn't come in here, no touch. So that is it. My little space. My whole house is a sacred space. I have altars everywhere, and there's, you know, you can tell when you walk in that you're not walking in a typical house, but we don't really have a whole lot of visitors. I don't allow for that, but this is my little space, and I thank you for visiting it with me. And until the next one, stay blessed, take care,